Hi guys, it's me, and this is the second time I've tried to do this video because the first time I really hit my elbow really hard on this chair when I pressed play, and it hurt. So yeah. So in this video I'm going to do a review on this movie that's really amazing, Slumdog Millionaire, and it's actually like one of my favorite movies, and it's so good. So if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think I met one person who's seen it and doesn't like it. Yeah. I mean, I think if someone were to come to me and describe what it's about, I probably would be like, that sounds a little boring, but it's really good once you watch it. And it's basically just about like, this guy who is in India, and he grew up in the slums, like, you know, like, it's like where poor people live in India, and it's like really trashy. And so I learned about this from the movie. I never even knew what a slum was, so I watched this. And so he's a slum dog, because that's what he's called, because he lived in the slum. And he goes on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you know that show. And it's in Bollywood version though. But, and he's answering all the questions right. And this movie, like, he's sitting there in the day, because he ran out of time, so this is the day in between, like, he's going to play that night that he's in this room, and they're testing him. They're thinking he cheated and all this because he's from the slums and he doesn't know anything, but really he knows the questions because he got all the questions right so far. So that night he's going to play, and he's close to winning $1 million. And the reason he knows all these answers is because these happened to him when he was a kid, when he lived in the slums. And so they show clips of him sitting the night before that day, and he keeps answering them right, and it keeps having flashbacks of him as to his childhood. And yeah, and him growing up, and it shows him growing up every flashback, and he grows up more, and it's really good. And he's the cutest little kid ever. And they use real kids from the slums, from India, to do this film. I think it's really sweet, and the kids are so cute. It's just really interesting, and I like the music. They have a lot of music into this, and like kind of music videos into it, kind of, because it's Bollywood. It's a Bollywood movie, and I love the music, and it's just really good. On the back, and that's them, and that's him as a grown-up, and then that's the girl, and it shows her when she was a kid too, and how he meets her and stuff. And they go through some really horrible stuff, but at the same time it's like funny. So it's interesting, and it's a good family movie, maybe. I guess, I don't know. It's actually rated R, so maybe I take that back. If you're like older, it's good family movie. Wait, no, maybe I was 13. I don't know. But it's rated R, and I think the main reason it's rated R is because there is some violence in here. But it's not too bad. It doesn't really show all the blood and stuff. But it's just like, if there's some parts where like the Muslims come and like attack, and that's kind of sad. And then there's some cussing and some really disgusting parts too. So yeah, but so if you're older, yeah, but I think it's good even if you're not 17. Yeah, even for kids. And it was kind of hard to understand for me, but I have trouble understanding movies anyway, so yeah. So I really recommend seeing this movie, and it's really good. Oh, and I'll play a song from it, one of the songs. I have some on my iPod. So this is one of the songs, J-Ho, and it's at the end of the movie. It doesn't come in at all until the very end, and I really love like the video that they put at the end. If you ever seen Bollywood, you know, like at the end they always do this dance, and so they're all dancing, and it's not a musical at all, but like they do have good music in it. And at the end they're all dancing in this train. They clear up the whole train station, and all the cast and the crew are dancing, and that's like the first part of the credits. So here we go. This is J-Ho. So that's part of that song. And just look it up on YouTube if you want to listen to the rest. Another song, and you probably heard of this on the radio maybe, because I know I heard it a long time ago, and a lot of the songs, most of the songs in this movie are Pussycat Dolls, by the Pussycat Dolls. So anyway, where is it? This is a little different version, but it's a lot the same, because this one has rapping in it, but the other one doesn't. And then here I'll pass over to the main part. More, and that's actually my favorite scene, Paper Planes, because they're on this train and they're running away from this place, this bad place anyway, and they're still kids. They're probably like about 13, I don't know, they're probably in their early teens when they're on the train, I think. No, wait, they're probably still like 10, I don't know. And that part's funny. They fall off the train, and they don't die, don't worry, they don't get hurt or anything, they're fine. And then they see, like, I don't want to tell, I don't know if this is gonna give it away. Well, this next part's funny, because they're like, see all these American tourists and stuff, and they never really been to a tourist area of India, but they know Americans have more money, and so they're like begging and stuff, and they're actually walking around taking people's shoes, because at this place the people have to take off their shoes, and they're like seeing all these nice shoes, and they're like stealing them and stuff, and they're pretending they work there, and they're getting money, and it's kind of funny. And so that's one of the more funny parts in the movie, because there's some really depressing parts too. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much Slumdog Millionaire. So yeah, it's a really good movie, so I really suggest you watch this. So bye.